I'm Mandy, and this is your Blue Plate Special. Today I'm going to do a diner tomato pudding. It's absolutely delicious, goes as a side dish for any kind of meat and vegetable dish that you have for dinner that night. It's so easy to make, and I hope you do give it a try because it helps you get rid of some of the things in the refrigerator that you might not use in other ways. You want 7 slices of bread, cubed. And I've got 2 different kinds. I've got whole wheat and potato bread actually. And you just pour it into this casserole. Have your oven already on 350. And to that you're going to add 1/2 of a cup, which is 1 stick of melted butter. Okay, that's easy enough. Now you want 1 can, 1/2 cup of butter. You want 1 can of whole tomatoes in tomato juice, and I took my knife and just went into the can and just cut them up a little bit. So I'm going to put these here in this. My oven's ready. I see a few tomatoes that I didn't get cut up. This is really an old-fashioned recipe. It's from the 50s, the mid-50s that I discovered it. My mother used to make it in the diner that she ran for a couple in a small town in upstate New York, and my sister and I worked with her in the diner, and I started when I was 15, so I loved this recipe, and other people seem to enjoy it too. So we have chopped up tomatoes, and to that I'm going to add 1/2 cup, I'm sorry, 1 cup of light brown sugar. That's why it's called a pudding, I think, because it is on the sweet side, but not so sweet that it's not an actual vegetable, because it is. It's your side dish for whatever it is you're having for dinner that night. Okay, that's all mixed up. And to that, all thumbs today. And to that, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. This will work as a flavoring, plus it helps to kick it up with a little bit of spice. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of allspice. This is almost an Amish dish. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. In fact, I think it might be on the Amish side as far as flavoring and things like that. And now you just blend this all together like this till it's nicely blended with the tomatoes, and I'm just going to pour it over those breadcrumbs. Now as it's cooking, it's going to cook for about 45 minutes in a 350-degree oven. As it's cooking, I'm going to check on it maybe 2 times. Maybe at 15 or 20 minutes, and then maybe again at 30 minutes or 35 minutes, because I might want to move things around, and you can stir it, you can blend it to make sure that everything's going okay. If you see some of the bread that didn't get the moisture of the tomatoes and is kind of starting to burn, just move them around. Work with your food and be aware of what's going on in your oven while everything is cooking. It might need a little bit of your personal help as it goes along. No problem with that. But this is absolutely delicious, and it's a wonderful way to get children to have tomatoes in their life. I think they will like it. The sweetness is not extreme. I know it was 1 cup of brown sugar, but you don't seem to notice it that much once you start, when you taste it. It's not extreme at all. Now see, 1 can, 128-ounce can of whole tomatoes, roughly chopped, is just perfect. It's going to soak in to the bread, and that butter that's in there is going to make it nice and rich. And actually, as far as I'm concerned, this is good enough for company too. But I've always had the philosophy, if it's good enough for company, it's even better for my family. We always ate the food that we would have eaten normally every day and served it to company. Okay, that's it. We're going to pop it in the oven for 45 minutes, and I'll be back with you to show you what it looks like when it's done. toaster just went off for the oven. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yes. Great. Oh, the butter in the recipe is bubbling really, really hot. It has made the bread all nice and crusty and blended with the tomatoes. I stirred it around a little bit halfway through, like I told you I might do, and that is absolutely delicious. I wished you could smell it. It smells divine. And you just scoop it out like this. Beautiful diner tomato pudding. I think you'll enjoy it, folks. Give it a try. It makes a whole lot for just 1 can of tomatoes and some bread. See how delicious that looks? If you're interested in my apron, it's a new creation. It says, "You want me to cook for you?" You're kidding me, right? It's a little joke apron I thought somebody out there might enjoy. If you'd like to know more about it, go into YouTube, Your Blue Plate Special at yahoo.com, and I'll give you the information. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.